on a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah, that's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah.
For vibes only. What's the vibe, y'all? Hello.
What's that? What's
Just
that?
kidding. Welcome to another episode of For Vibes Only podcast. We are your wonderful, amazing, all that host. Myself, not a boo. My BFF Dee Dee is not here because she was just still under the weather, but that's okay. We got Ego for the 904 and Prince Akeem.
Present.
You said that in school? You used to say that? I used to say that. I want to be different.
That damn president and all that good shit.
President. Yeah, I thought I was funny. President.
I used to say hill.
I bet you did.
Well, most of the time I wasn't.
What Erick did? Y'all think I seen him in the hallway? Don't you say you was gonna do that shit?
I can't laugh because the nigga finished school before me.
Oh shit.
But
Well,
it wasn't public.
it doesn't matter. You finished, and then all that matters.
I ain't walked down the goddamn whatchamacallit.
Stage.
And we
That
look.
wasn't that hard to
If
figure
you
that
want,
word
I still have my cap and my gown. If you want to walk, if you want to do that shit, we can make that happen for you. You just say the word and we got it.
Fuck school.
Okay.
I learned more out of school than I learned.
And that's right, but let's not say fuck school. Let's get your diploma. Anyway, thank y'all so much for joining us again for another episode of From Vibes Only podcast. We are here and we are together. We are -1, and that's okay. Dee Dee is not here. She's still a little bit under the weather. She's still vibing a little bit too high, vibing and jigging because she in her zone, you know. But yeah. So anyway, so how are you guys?
Man, I'm doing well, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You feel me?
Erick, how are you?
I'm sick of you and Erick.
Come on. I don't know when it's going to get over. I think it's so funny. I think that's funny.
Next time I hear it, I'm making you have a laugh attack, bro.
Okay, I won't do it no more then.
Telling you
Because
now,
I don't
bro.
want to do that. Because my stomach was hurting when I be laughing too much.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
I don't want, what? No, don't. Please. I don't want to do it. Because right now, it's like several things that are taking me into a laughing
I'm
attack.
putting it in the video.
And I don't want to do it. And then, because then my mouth be too wide, my nose be spraying. I don't have time. Anyway,
But what people fail to realize is like half of the jokes that I do tell on this fucking show, they be funny, but then your laugh makes it funnier, bro.
do I have a funny laugh?
Your shit is contagious.
I didn't. Oh, okay.
You know, like
Okay.
you never hung around a motherfucker who joked like his laugh was funnier than the joke.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's how your shit is.
So my brother, my mama when she laughs is really funny, and so my brother will like mock her laugh, and when he do it, like we say something, and it's like whatever we laugh, and then he hit her little laugh, and I know that's what he doing, and it just sends me, and like I'm about to hang up. He do it all the time though.
No, it's just so funny
It's crazy.
because your brother, dog, the nigga's so hilarious, and I love funny people, dog. I gotta meet this nigga, dog.
Oh, he's very, 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 very.
We
very
all
funny.
should have a top
Like,
golf night out.
He is my brother, like, he's my big brothers, but like, anything like a big brother could do to you to like ruin your life, like, he did that shit to me. Like, I'll never forget one time we was little, and we're 5 years apart, and my brother had came running out the back one time. I was in the living room doing my baby doll's hair, you know, doing my shit, and he come out, he's like, somebody in the house, get out of the house. And I was stop, Erick, wait, damn. So I was like, oh my God. I'm little, my mama and daddy was going. I'm like, okay. So I go to run out, and I was like, what about you? And knowing this now, hearing this now, I know I wouldn't like believe it. Wait, that nigga said, don't worry about me, save yourself.
I nigga had the TV on your
Yes, and I ran out in my little nightgown. My hair was in my bows and shit. And I ran out in the cul-de-sac of the house. I'm like, and I run out there. It's raining. I'm crying. And then I'm like, I'm looking around. And this nigga's in the doorway, dying, laughing. He was laughing so hard. And I was like, so then I had that walk of shame back to the fucking house because he did that shit to me. It's not funny. He did that to me, and then he came one time, and like I'm looking out the window drinking some Kool-Aid, and he comes and he put a knife under his arm, wasted my mama ketchup and put ketchup around it. So he comes in the den, wherever it was, and he comes in there and he's like, I'm going out I'm gone. And like, I went into full horror movie, white girl mode. I was like, no! And I slid down the wall and I'm crying. And he was dying.
She said she went in white girl horror mode.
I slid down the wall.
That was a good one, though.
I was so sad. And I told my mom and dad.
But who started the conversation? Like, I'm gone now. Like you going up the street.
I'm going now. I'm
I'm
gone.
gone.
And I thought because he came in staggering like he been stabbed. And I was
That made me wish I had a sister to torture, bro.
when you like 4 or 5 years old, that's not funny.
Bro, you're childish, dog. I'm talking about real
I was
childish.
boohoo crying. And when I told my mom and daddy about it, what's really even more fucked up, they were laughing. And they was like, Jarrett, you should have did that to your sister. And they was really laughing. But I was like, I was so hurt about it, y'all. Like, my brother was horrible at times.
Right.
It was
Tortures
bad.
you and him?
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's supposed to torture you then.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Like,
Got to.
he's
Got
horrible.
to. You being the baby?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I went on a date
That's
one
how it
time
be.
and all his friends was at the house and like the dude was such a gentleman and he knocked on the door. He didn't call me and say I'm outside. He knocked on the fucking door. And when the nigga knocked on the door, all of them stood up. And I was like, oh my God. Like, oh, I was so embarrassed. I'm like, please don't go to the door. It
On
was,
that bad boy shit?
they didn't. I ended up like literally when I went out the door, they was like literally like right there. I think my brother was even in the back. It was just his friends, and I like slid out the door like and closed it. So I'm like, come on, let's just go. It was embarrassing, but
That's crazy.
anywho, that's what happens when you're the youngest, I guess.
What you got for us today?
So I wanted to say thank you because we had like a really great listener letter last week, and I was very thankful for that letter. And then because we closed out with that, and I really want to know like how things are going with her. I would have loved to have an update for this episode, but we don't. So, but I want to just thank everybody who have been writing in and letting us know, like, you know, giving us their questions or whatever. But it doesn't have to be relationship questions. Like, we do have someone who's single. We have someone who's married, who's not married, and 2 people who are married, a male and a female. So it's like, you know, I think y'all got like, it's very diverse.
Giving you all.
Yes, it's very, very diverse. And we are not, what's the word? Biased, I guess, to certain situations. You know, so if you've been listening to the episodes, if you've been listening to the episodes, you've seen that like, just because I'm married, I don't believe like, I ain't gonna say like not be faithful, but if you gotta listen to the other episodes. But
yeah, some are some heated moments we started to get at each other's
absolutely, you're right about that. But I mean, I'm gonna always be honest. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm gonna give it to you straight up, no chaser. I'm gonna stick it to you, no lube. You know, bend over.
Let me stick this to you because you talking in the wrong mic.
Listen, because I'm in both mics because I don't know which one is which. I don't know which one I should talking to.
Either
It's working.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do both because I'm that bitch.
My mind.
See, if Dee Dee was here, she would have been like, okay.
Dee Dee, you are missed.
Yes,
You are
because these
missed.
niggas don't fucking.
It's all good. It's all
It's
good.
cool.
It's
So-
the male takeover.
Oh, I guess so, huh?
Damn,
Damn,
you
this is my
supposed-
first time
Hold
alone.
on, you were supposed to back me on that.
You
dog.
were.
I'm sorry, bro. I
You
was
left him
looking at the
hanging.
liquor.
You
I was
left
looking
him
at the
hanging.
liquor. I'm sorry.
You left them hanging.
I want to taste the liquor so bad.
You can taste the liquor.
Yeah, these
Why?
titties have to go.
Listen,
They have to go.
I
bro.
feel like my stomach got to go, but one thing I'm not gonna do is stop fucking drinking alcohol. If I do everything else, but I'm not gonna. If my stomach
You
got to stay for
have
me to
a
drink,
problem.
I don't drink a lot. But like my nigga, I'm not gonna stop drinking. Because
You said,
like
fuck
I
you,
want to
stop,
live
but you
a
ain't no quitter.
like right. Like, I do want to live a long life. I want to see my kids grow up and my grandkids and maybe and some great grands and shit like that. But like my nigga, I could go in a car accident. I'm not gonna stop fucking drinking. Sorry.
You know, drinking ain't
Yeah,
as
he-
bad as smoking cigarettes to me.
And I don't
can't
even
have
smoke.
sympathy
You
for
said
motherfuckers.
smoking is bad. Smoking
Smoking
cigarettes.
cigarettes.
You're
is
smoking
bad.
too much if you thought that's what I said.
Oh boy,
I
Leave
said
him alone.
drinking ain't as bad as people who smoke cigarettes. Like I hate fucking cigarettes. I hate
Yeah.
the smell.
Yeah.
And then it be so bad because I don't have no sympathy for motherfuckers who smoke cigarettes. Like you got all them ailments now. The funniest shit to me is to hear that lady on the radio. I used to be the prettiest thing back in the day. And now I can't do it. I sing to my grandchildren every day. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Bitch, I don't feel sorry for you.
Look, when my nephew Boris was younger, he was scared of that commercial.
Dog, that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Dog, it's supposed to scare you, bro. Then the black man, I never thought that cigarettes could make you up. I never thought that cigarettes would not know your ass how to talk, bitch.
Now, why you making him sound like Vlad?
I never thought.
I never thought.
If you stop smoking them cigarettes,
Listen.
your life will be much better. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I was like,
Stupid.
all right, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't do it.
Hey, just remember it's raining tomorrow.
You're right. All right, I'm sorry, bro. I'm through.
Don't be sorry now.
I'm through. My dog had to hide. She crying. Come on, man. I'm through, bro. All right, we gotta get quiet for a second because usually when she start laughing like this, it's gonna carry on for a minute. So y'all bear with us.
One eternity later.
Coby, you're married, so like a lot of things you buy may be expensive. And so what is the most expensive thing that you've bought someone of the opposite?
That motherfucking 6th engagement ring. Six. Now ask me how long have I been married?
That's six. Cinco, seis.
Sixth engagement
Six.
ring? So
Six.
You proposed 6 times?
Might as well. Shit, as many times.
And how long have you been married? What anniversary did you just celebrate?
No, with the wedding band, you would keep the wedding band, because I never bought another wedding band. The wedding band is what you put on whenever you get married.
Yeah,
Right.
Well,
So
look,
you
everybody
upgrade
different.
the engagement
Shit.
ring.
Yeah.
And I ain't expect you to know that as a single man, so you good.
I knew
We
that,
help you out when you're
I
ready.
knew that,
Oh.
but I fucked up.
What'd you
I'm
say?
talking about we help you out when you're ready. I was saying, I forgot. No, you said, okay, I said how many years have you been married? You said 9 years, and she's went through, this is her 6th ring.
And don't think she finna get one on the 10th, baby, because you ain't getting.
Oh, wow.
Whew.
So, like, that's the most expensive thing you bought her? Is her ring?
It's just the only thing that's coming to my mind as of right now.
As of
Because
right
I
now.
think, you
Don't
know
add
we
up
don't went
things.
on, right, we don't went on trips and shit that cost more than that.
Okay.
But it's just, that's the only thing that I can think of right now, because
I wouldn't even, I want to ask myself, like, what's the most expensive thing you bought me? I ain't got time for him to be doing that shit, and I don't want to argue.
right.
So, like, Erick, you're a single man. What's the most expensive thing that you've purchased for a woman?
Steak and shake.
Jewelry.
How much was it? How much was it?
A total? I don't know, because it was a couple of things.
Oh, a couple of things.
Yeah.
At once, can you think of, like, at one time how much you spent on a woman? Yeah. Come on.
These dramatic pauses.
I know that. I'm trying to
Because
get
I'm
it
trying
now.
to think. It was
$40. Can't think.
It was for my favorite, though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
For my favorite. Look at Coby. For my,
it
for
was,
my favorite, dude.
She knows I love her.
It was some money.
Hello, sister.
Okay.
It was some money.
So what's the...
He don't know. Nigga don't know. He been smoking. He don't know.
What's the most expensive thing that you...
Me?
Yeah.
That I could think of, like, as far as, like, went out and bought expensive, probably about, maybe like for a little over $400. Oh, it was a watch.
Well, can I ask a question on top of that question?
Yeah.
Do you ever think to yourself, like, I'm not spending that much money on this motherfucker because he never did it for me?
No.
You'll
I do
never
not.
think that?
Mm-mm.
And I think that's the best way to think. Like,
Yeah.
we
Like,
really,
I really would spend whatever, like, to give him what he deserves. Like,
Right.
he don't listen to this podcast. So, like, our 5-year wedding anniversary is coming up, and, like, I'm going out for that, like, going all out for him for real.
we're not going to go into details because you never know. He might want to listen to this.
He's not, but I tell him, like, don't listen to it, but he won't listen to it. But, like, I will go. I'm going to go all out for him, like for real.
I
Like
hope
he
you
deserves
so,
it.
bro. If
I am.
You want some ideas? I got you.
I already know what I want. Like I want to get.
Nigga ever.
I already know like what I want. He's a
That's
very
okay.
easygoing guy. Like I'm gonna go all out for my nigga. Like I'm going to go all out for him. Like he's a very. He ain't like hard to please, but I'm about to take it there for that.
You know,
nigga,
most
for real.
of us really ain't.
You really not.
Really
Like
not.
I'm gonna give him an Easter basket, and I'm finna like. I'm
But
gonna Easter basket.
on top of us not being easy, pussy is not a
It's
gift.
not a gift, y'all. It's well, first of all, let me tell you. I told my nigga that one time, and he was talking fool. Like he literally said that for real. But I do get. I would.
It is. Give me love. Give me love. Give me love. Now, I thank you for your courtesy.
Yeah.
You're not. This was a nice gesture.
It's not a gift, but it's thoughtful. So I'm definitely. I want to buy him like some. He'll do like shoes and shit like that from time to time.
Because I don't want him to see this, and then
He's not. I swear he ain't gonna see it. I know he's not.
Because I be big on like surprises and shit like that.
But see, the thing is with him, like I tried to surprise him for Christmas, and he knew the surprise. And when he told me, I was like, "Oh my god!" He was like, "He ain't mad at me." He don't be. I love surprises. He don't give a fuck about it. He don't care.
I feel like
I
they
love
picked
surprises.
you up out of the wrong incubator. You was my sister because we act just alike, dog. Because like, now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Now, do you enjoy getting surprised more or doing the surprises so you can see the enjoyment?
I really love, but see, and it's a blessing and a curse. I love to give the surprises, but you,
Bro, you my sister, bro.
We is brother and sister,
Right, we sisters.
But
My sister. I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
You said it twice.
But no,
But
I'm saying
like-
it like I'm a woman.
I don't. We anticipate a reaction, and like if we don't get that, you be like, well, you don't like it.
Damn, it be heartbreaking, bro.
Yes. Like, cause me, I'm gonna be like, oh my god,
Bro, I put so much
But
thought into this, bro.
But
Right.
for a motherfucker to be like, oh, thank you, and you're like,
Bitch, that's all I
what
get.
the fuck? My nigga? You don't know what the fuck I've been through to get this shit.
Right.
You like,
Give my shit,
I had
bro.
to lie to you.
Give-
I had to, no.
Give my shit,
so
bro.
like, yeah. But you don't act that way, but in the inside, you're boiling.
Right.
Because you're like,
Right.
bro, like I went through a lot to do this shit for
Right.
you.
Right.
But I love to give, especially for my man. I love to give him shit that like,
You don't like surprising people?
Yeah.
yeah. I love to
I'm
be
saying, bro,
surprised.
you was
though.
kind of quiet over there with
No,
this subject.
No.
Yeah,
I
fuck
like
it.
surprise
Right.
people, but I don't
That
really
nigga look like one of them. Huh? Here you go. I did something for you today. Yeah.
I don't really like surprises, though.
You don't like surprises? If you came in the house and like it was a surprise party for you, you wouldn't like it? Really? Would you show that you didn't like it?
Yeah,
You
pull out a
think-
gun like that nigga did.
You
on
seen
the
that
video.
shit? You
On
go,
that video.
oh shit.
And he, somebody was finna get shot. He pulled that bitch out smooth.
Right, smooth and quick. You wouldn't. Would you show it like? Oh, okay, like, this is it. Okay.
I ain't gonna say I just totally don't like surprises, but I don't know. I don't like surprises. It's
I
hard to
love
explain.
surprises. I'm a crier too, so
We gotta figure out what the fuck we finna do for your birthday.
When is your birthday?
May.
May what?
4th. May the
What?
4th be with you. Hey, that's the slogan for it.
It is.
Hey!
It is. but
Eric, that is so motherfucking clean. Like I'm really
didn't
trying
make
to
that up.
hold back.
He didn't make
I'm
that up,
okay,
honey.
and that's fine. But I'm trying to hold back the laughter. That is beautiful. May the 4th be with you. You should go. Can I hang with you guys? Since we're doing the party together, I should be able to hang. Can I hang?
I want to throw a party for this nigga's birthday, but everybody's like downplaying it every time I mention something about
Fucking
shit.
what?
Huh?
Wow, who downplaying it?
I don't want to say his name.
Okay, look, because I know the best fucking DJ ever, and we can try to get that nigga here.
Bro, we trying to do a video for his birthday.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? That's Easter Sunday.
What?
That's April, my bad.
I was finna say, B, you ain't tripping.
Okay, May 4th is the day before Cinco de Mayo. So are you gonna celebrate the weekend before the 1st, May 1st? I feel like we should do May 1st.
That nigga ain't gonna do
We'll
shit.
talk.
He gonna sit
We'll
in the
talk.
I was just about to say I don't even be doing
He don't do shit. That's why I was like,
Oh, nigga, we
man,
finna get it in.
I want to shoot the It's a Party video
Ooh,
in the Airbnb for his birthday.
come on now. It's a party. It's a party.
I gotta work out though.
Come on, get some push-ups.
My editing skills would be better. I could throw you some muscles on there.
No.
I'm gonna crop out my titties. They
Man,
gotta go.
I am done. So I feel like we've been doing this enough together that I should be able to hang. We are a family.
I don't know why you haven't been.
Okay, I'm
I haven't been invited.
We don't do shit.
We don't honestly. To be honest with you, dog.
Well, for the fiesta, I want to be there. I want to be there.
That's if this nigga decides that he wants to do something.
Then
you know
just
how
do
that
it and
is.
tell the nigga to be there. He don't fucking know what he wants in his life.
He don't.
He don't.
That's why he's
and
single.
we should do it.
That's why he's
exactly.
single.
You don't know what you want to you have a woman. So I'm just kidding. We should definitely do that. We are a family, and we should get together and do this. May the 4th be with us. We should do this. You're having a fiesta. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. So we love each other, don't we? We do.
Of course.
We're saying it right. Do y'all feel comfortable enough to kill a roach at my house?
Listen.
Yeah.
You would do it? You would kill a roach at my house?
Mm-hmm.
Would you kill a roach at my house if you seen it?
Listen.
What?
It's your house.
It depends. Cause
It don't matter. No, listen. But when you move,
You're right.
when you move into a new house,
right.
as they're cleaning, as they're building the house is open. It's completely open. So when you do move in, there are bugs because like bugs are settled in the shit. They don't put the new ovens in the stove.
For a living.
Right?
So
You know.
I know.
Would you kill a roach at my shit?
It wouldn't be embarrassing to you though.
I didn't ask you that.
It depends on where he is, honestly. Because if he crossed the room and I see it, I'm not finna go make my way to kill no fucking roach. But if that nigga right by me, I'm a nice little step, huh?
What if he only?
Oh, I'm making the scene. I'm making the scene, cause bitch, you gonna get me in there like Damon Wayans.
Boy, I remember one time when I was younger, I was talking to one of my cousin friends.
You seen the roach and they crawled on you?
Nigga, that bitch. Nigga, that bitch. I was trying to be cool. I had my arm around.
You let out that scream when you do it?
No, I ain't let out the scream.
Where was the roach?
You let out the scream when you do it?
Where was the roach?
That motherfucker was a flying one. And
Oh, shit!
that bitch flew right next to us. And she
You
jumped.
let out the scream. You
Nah,
did.
I ain't
You
let out the
did.
scream.
No, I just let that nigga say that better.
Hey, boy, we motherfucking jumped. And got up, boy. I wasn't so cool no more.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? Because them flying roaches, they don't play fair.
There's something about
One time we was in Bar's car. We was in Bar's car.
Wait, question. So like, it was neither one of your house?
Nah.
Okay, so like that's different when it's neither one of your house. But like when you at a girl house and you see a roach, do you kill it? Do you kill it? Or it depends like if we in the bathroom. But like what if like it go across the TV and y'all watch TV like, oh shit. Y'all
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna look at her like,
right here.
hey, I think he's finna give you his half of the rent. So, obviously, he
You
live
would
here.
say something like that.
What if a rat in that mother?
Oh, my
bitch,
nigga, I'm out. I'm out.
I don't
No.
play, bro. Them motherfuckers there, bro. Hell no.
I'm
dog.
out. I'm out. I'm out. That's
You
it. I
think
ain't
you
doing
not
that.
scared of some shit to some shit?
No.
That shit in that
My daddy
motherfucker.
said, I don't care how small it is, like you gon' fucking jump.
Yeah,
You
I
gon'
know,
jump.
and that shit gonna fuck with you. Cause think about it, you sitting in that bitch, even
I don't
if,
want him in my
even
shirt.
If you see one in this motherfucker,
How many
and
of
you
them
don't
else?
get fuck that, and you don't get that one.
Right.
How the fuck I'm gonna go to sleep?
Right.
I
I
don't know.
ain't
Oh,
what
I
you-
ain't sleeping.
Man, I don't know what the fuck this
No.
motherfucker thinking.
You remember what happened between me and my daughter?
What?
My daughter pulled
Hey
my
man,
car.
stop!
My
Hey,
daughter.
this nigga stupid.
Dog, my daughter pulled
What?
my
What?
car. Dog, I'm talking about nigga. I can't disclose who house we was at.
Oh shit.
I can't disclose who house we was
I'm
at.
so embarrassed.
But my daughter, you know what I'm saying? All three of us outside was chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
Drinking and smoking, chilling. And so all of a sudden, I hear my daughter scream at the top of her lungs like a nigga just broke in the house. So you know my fatherly instincts kicked
shit.
in. I'm mad than a motherfucker, ready to whoop a nigga ass. And I'm like, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong? And she was like, I see something over there. I see something over there. And I was like, what? And I looked out, and the person gonna look at me and was like, I ain't even gonna front, bro. She probably did see a rat. And I'm talking about he said it with the most nonchalant voice, dog. And then I looked at him, and then I looked at her. And I was like, man, you crying about the last rat? That rat ain't even thinking about you, dog. Damn, dog, be quiet, man. What the fuck wrong with you? And then look. I looked at my motherfucking brother, and I looked back at my daughter. My daughter was like, go get it. I was like, shit, you gonna learn about your daddy today? That nigga talking about that's a damn shame. You done did all that hollering.
You ain't gonna go get it.
Hey, she knew a nigga wasn't gonna get that bitch. She go get it then.
I don't play that. Hey, I don't do frogs and I don't do lizards. No, man, first of all, like frog, I don't do frogs. Like me and Dee Dee, when I first moved out, me and my husband first got our own place with boyfriend and girlfriend. Like Dee Dee stayed like behind us and they built behind us, and like we stayed upstairs. So like it was a frog. Like if it was frog on the steps, I go to Dee Dee's house and I'd be like, hey, because he worked that night. I'm like, it's a frog in front of the steps. Call me when you get home. That's it. So I'm gonna go to Dee Dee's house. One of my god sister big shit, show him away. I don't do that shit. I'm scared. So like I ain't do that shit. I'm afraid of frogs. So like like even now, like when we moved in our house, a frog, little baby frogs jump high as fuck. One guy in the house. So he went over, he was going to the front door to do something. He was like, damn. I said, what? He said, like, nothing. I said, what the fuck is it? What is it? Nothing. Tell me what the fuck it is. And he was like, it's a frog in here. Oh, my nigga, no. So I was like, where is it? I don't panic. Where is it? Where is it fucking? So he's like, it's right here. So the shit ended up hopping to the fucking kitchen. And I'm like, oh, there you go. It's hopping high as fuck. So I'm like, get it. So then I ended up going into the garage. And I heard this motherfucker. This is when I felt like, this nigga's really not for me. I'm in the garage, I had door closed. And I heard him say, I heard it like a bam. And he was like, damn, I ain't want to kill him. And I said, what the fuck did you just say?
How did that make you not want to be with him because he said
No.
Who the fuck is your loyalty to, nigga? I ain't want to kill him. Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is that fucking frog to you?
Hey,
that nigga say who is your loyalty to?
look, what would y'all do if y'all walk outside and y'all seen the wild monkey?
Oh my God, dog. Why would a monkey just be at your door, bro?
Nigga, you know it's wild monkeys in Jacksonville. No, dead ass. Look.
This nigga is retarded, dog.
You remember that fucking night? You remember that night we was out here and you was like,
I don't think that was no monkey though, dog.
Bro, it's wild monkeys in Jacksonville.
This nigga here, dog. I'm talking about, dog. She got that shit all in her lap. This girl is retarded. Dog, I nigga could have said.
My fucking shirt. I just got this shirt from Cortez, dog.
What would y'all do though?
Shout out to Cortez if you haven't seen it.
What would y'all do?
As friends though.
Bro, but like, it's like,
no, if
I
I'm
can't
gonna
even
go
answer
crazy,
that.
if I'm gonna go crazy with a frog or a lizard, like a monkey.
A monkey.
Look, these the ones. These the ones right here.
No, those are so scary. Like when we just went to the zoo
These
last
the ones
weekend.
that's in Jacksonville.
We just went to the zoo. If I seen a fucking monkey, bro, wait.
You gotta calm down, dog. I get it though, because this nigga, that shit was so random, dog.
No, but what would you do if you walk outside and you see this motherfucker?
I'm a shit. Like I'm gonna shit on myself.
I know my wife retarded ass talking about she want a monkey. She might want to try to keep it.
First of all,
This nigga, no. Before you go, we was out here one day and I was smoking. And so this nigga here, he was like, dog, I'm about to go back in the house, dog. I ain't stupid, dog. Them some motherfucking monkeys. All we kept hearing was,
That's a terrible monkey sound.
that was a terrible.
nigga, you know know what the fuck we kept hearing. And at first, look, I thought he was stupid. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. There ain't no goddamn money.
And I remember your ass about 2 weeks later when you...
I sent you the news story. Remember I sent you the news story. I was like, dog, how about these monkeys out this bitch for real, nigga?
I mean, shit, I think he asked us that question because he probably going to encounter that shit soon. Who she sees like
I hope that, listen, first of all, and I hope not because I don't even want to talk too loud because I really feel like monkeys are going to take over. Because, no, I'm serious.
Like a Planet of the Apes?
Yes. And I want to be on their side because
The fuck?
because I don't want them to think I'm against them. Because it's going to happen. They're too much. Okay. Monkeys will band, apes will band together, and we cannot fucking get together for Black Lives Matter. The apes are going to take over, and I'm going to be with them. And if y'all want to be saved, let me fucking know. Because I'm serious. Like, y'all don't think so? Mm-mm. All right, next subject. Because, okay, when y'all motherfuckers be out, and when y'all see me out there with the apes and shit with the gun, then y'all gonna be like, damn, look at mouth up there.
Well,
okay, and I'm gonna bypass y'all ass.
Y'all laughing though, but in Nocatee, they got all type of wildlife out that motherfucker.
See?
I done seen all type of shit
See?
out that bitch.
See?
I seen a fucking coyote out that bitch, boy.
Are you? What they say? What's
I
up?
see you.
What's up?
I see
Nigga said, you.
So,
I seen a coyote, an alligator, rattlesnake.
They here.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't like it.
What if you walk? That's what I'm saying. What if you walk outside and you see one of those shits in your yard?
I'm going to shit.
Well, first off, I stay in the ghetto, so like, he must not got a desire for living being in the ghetto.
So, listen, let me tell y'all, where we live at, they're building up. We live in a new phase in like our community. So like they're building houses. So of course when they get to building houses, they're moving the dirt and shit like that. So like one morning, me and my husband, we had already got into it that morning for whatever reason. Something about the dog. So that morning, I put my son in the car and I go out of the garage and I'm like, let me check the weather. And I'm like, it's not that bad. I turn around and I see a snake. He looked like he was right up under where the garage meet the ground, curled up. And I was like, oh shit! So I leave out and I go push the doorbell. And my husband thinks I'm coming to the front door to talk more shit. So he comes out and he like, what? And I'm like, he like, what? I'm like, there's a snake in the garage. This nigga, he's been ready for this, y'all. He comes out with the machete. He's ready. He comes out and he's like, where is it? And I'm like, right there. Okay, granny, he could have got a butter knife because he was small. It was like a shoestring, okay? so that nigga said he could have grabbed a motherfucking butter knife. He comes out with the machete. He's ready. He's been ready for this. He's been wanting to use this fucking machete. This nigga's ready. He's like, where's it? I'm like, right there. So he comes out here, all right. So he get him. He get him. Y'all, I done lost my fucking mind. I'm shaking. I'm crying to my son. Like, what is it? What is it, mommy? Daddy, what is it? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Y'all, is it a wiggly worm? Wiggly worm. So, we about to leave. My husband, he's so sweet. He's trying to like comfort me. He's like, all right, it's all right, baby. Hey, it's all right. Calm down. Shh. And I'm like, and I'm boo crying, like, but I'm trying to turn around because I don't want my son to see it. So then that's when I'm like, all right. So he done chopped the nigga up and shit. I'm losing my mind because of the fucking snake. Y'all, when I be telling y'all, I be throwing fucking mothballs out the ass outside the fucking house. I don't want y'all motherfucking ass in there. It was so scary. I am very scary. If a frog or a lizard get in the house, you can have it. I don't give a fuck how much I spend on it. You can have it. I'm terrified. My mama was that way. She's always been that way. My brother's been that way. And my brother was a maintenance man. You caught by a snake, my brother wasn't going to get that shit. My brother lived down south.
That's not our job.
He calls me all the time on the video chat and be like, no, look at this shit. This motherfucker's so big. Because, they don't have regular lizards. They have them iguana looking shit.
Right.
He be going ham. That shit is so scary, dog. I cannot.
He in South Florida.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You talking about iguana looking shit.
Yeah, that's so big. Yeah.
Those iguanas.
That nigga be losing. And like my brother is like me and my mom. Like that. He's scared as fuck. Like, I don't like that shit, but I kill a roach at like my friend's house or my people's house. My friends, I kill a roach. I don't mind wherever it's there. I kill it if it ain't big. If it's the big one, I'm sorry, I'm scared. I ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna let you know what's there because I ain't gonna feel comfortable. But I'll kill a roach.
You gotta kill the if it's one of them little German roaches.
What the fuck is a German roach?
You ever seen like one of those little tiny ones that got the right? And they leave like a whole bunch of like little. If you open like a drawer and you ever see like the little black or brown specks inside the drawer.
No, I wear glasses. I don't do that shit.
That's what I'm saying, but like most of those roaches, they leave that because they shit a lot. They don't do nothing but eat shit and fuck all the fucking time.
Wow, that's
right.
life.
And a dude from pest control, basically, he was telling me, you know what I'm saying? What I didn't know, what we call the roaches' antennas and shit like that. Them motherfuckers use that shit to detect where food is or another dead roach is, because roaches eat roaches.
Right.
I never knew that shit.
Oh, I ain't heard that either.
I'm like, that's gross.
That
Like,
is eek.
right. That shit icky as fuck. But, you know, next subject.
I don't know. Okay, I was trying to like build up like comfortability. That's a word. Comfortability.
It is.
Could you date a stripper?
No.
No.
I fuck one, but.
But you couldn't date one. Would it be because everybody can see her body, or would you be thinking about the bodies that she's had?
That part and then.
Both reasons. You don't want anybody to be able to go and see her body. But like, so if you're saying you couldn't date a stripper, could you date? You couldn't date a woman with a high body count.
I couldn't date an actress.
Really? Because you think she has a lot of bodies?
No, not that. But that's kind of like that's like. Damn, I understand you get your money, but you gotta kiss all on a nigga like that.
Oh, really?
I don't know how I would feel about it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Dating an actress and shit like that. But I think at an end point, I would probably, you know what I'm saying, be, nah, man, I can't.
Think
I ain't
about a sitcom.
I ain't strong.
Right.
That ain't just a movie.
Because like, think about Martin and Gina.
They gotta kiss.
Yeah.
On that motherfucker.
Like regular conversation, like. So like, you saying because like thinking about a sitcom for real. Like I think about Martin and Gina, or like My Wife and Kids with Damon Wayans and like Tisha Campbell as well. You couldn't like separate it, or would you be like, no, like I can't go and watch the show or something like that? You couldn't separate it at all.
I probably wouldn't watch it, or
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all don't like you don't like to know of your woman being desired by another man? No. You don't want that. Even if you like, because you are attracted to your woman, like you attracted to her for whatever reason. You don't want to know she's desired by other men?
No. I know she is, but I don't really care for that shit.
You don't care.
I think my wife,
not even to think like, yeah, y'all niggas looking, but like, this mine. Really?
Shit, no. My wife, I think it bothers her that I don't even follow her on Instagram. That's not the reason that I don't follow her, but it's just, I know that shit bothers her because I don't follow her on Instagram, and then if she posts something on her Facebook, I probably won't see it because I got friends who post like
all the time
after time after time, and then it's like shit. If I do go through her page or see some shit, it's because she done tagged me in some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way that I see what's on her page or whatnot.
And it will bother you if someone like does that bother you if other males who are not them? Do you look through her likes?
No.
You don't?
No.
But if you were to see something like, oh, it's a heart, and you happen to see it's from just some other guy, you're like, damn, I don't know him, that ain't her cousin. No. Erick.
You said when I look through the lights.
Would you look through the likes?
Nah.
Would it bother you to know that another guy is
I might look at them comments though.
The comments? Okay.
Definitely.
Normally it'd be the girls, yes, sis, yes, girl, body. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With my wife, it's basically the same people.
Right.
I guarantee you, it's just probably.
You might get a bold nigga, or it be some bold
It
niggas.
do well sometimes, or they'll go straight to the like the
so gorgeous.
If they know you married or with somebody, they normally try to go to your inbox or whatever with it.
And shit.
And stuff like
but
that.
I think because my wife knows that I'm crazier than the motherfucker, she probably get them and then delete them. That way I don't see them.
Oh, like the inbox shit? Oh, of course.
But I want her to know that if it ever came down to that, I'm not gonna blame you for what
boy,
they were.
I would never forget. Boy, I had to delete a motherfucking comment. It was somebody that followed me. I ain't even know the motherfucker.
You know them?
Never even met.
They got really explicit, huh?
got on that motherfucker and made a scene, I say, oh hell, this won't make
This ain't making the cut.
Right. But see, it'll fuck with me if they write something like that get my head so big that I have to believe.
No,
because I'm not used to them comments.
Yeah. So you're like, I want to see it.
Right, like
Nah.
I'm a screenshot it.
I want everybody to see that somebody out there.
Because you think I'm sexy as fuck.
You're right. You're right.
There's
Definitely
somebody
right.
looking at me. Now, question. Okay, y'all said y'all would not date a stripper. But, like, if you knew, like, your homeboy, your family member, your homeboy, whatever, somebody you close to is dating a stripper, what would you say something to them? Or would you, like, just leave it as whatever? Would you be like, hey.
We had a nigga we fucked with that married one.
Man, 9 times out of 10, them niggas know.
Right.
Like,
So they know.
Right.
But like if somebody like, yeah, this babe, I'm gonna let y'all meet Keisha, this Keisha. Like afterwards, like if you say, oh, he's like, what y'all think? What do you say? Do you say something or do you not say something?
I might be like, hey, don't she pull him to the side and be like, hey, don't she working? Oh, okay, yeah, I thought she lived with me.
KOD?
Yeah.
And that's it?
But you know what, yeah, because I
But
mean,
if you know she was like fucking off, would you say something? If she was like,
Yeah.
I feel like, would you say something? Would you just be like,
Boy.
like, that's
No, y'all wouldn't.
No, that's
Boy,
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you,
who it is.
I done learned through situations.
Mm-hmm.
It's best to keep
Keep it to yourself.
your shit.
Yeah, I don't
know who the person is.
Yeah.
Right, you know
Like-
what I'm saying? But then again, I don't know, dog, because you seen my blood cousin cuss me the fuck out for me trying to save her motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got cussed out for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I rather just keep shit to myself. You feel me? I ain't know. Fuck it. I ain't know.
So I think as a woman, like, because a lot of women be like, oh, it's because a lot of people be like, oh, I don't like a bitch that be like, oh, he tried to talk to me as bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's different for us. So, like, for somebody who I'm close with, I don't know, what do you say? Because, like, niggas do fuck around. Like, it could be different with another female, but, like, I don't know how I would say it. Because, like, with girls, like, with women, it's kind of like, if you don't want to, if you in a circle with somebody, if you friends somebody, like, you don't want to, like, what they call it, backdooring them. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody you talk to, you used to fuck with, nothing like that. So, like, do I say something like, hey, even though it was a long time ago, do I say something or do I not? Do I leave that up to him to say it?
So you said, like, if they bring somebody around and I hadn't already
That too.
paid
Like,
you.
do you say something like, hey, like, I know it was a long time ago, but I just want to let you know, or do you leave it up to her? Do you try to, because what movie is that? The Five Heartbeats. Like, do I tell you, like, hey, back in the day?
No, but see, that
What do you
was
do?
different. He was being slick though, cause
So, like,
that
but
was
do
back in the day,
do you tell him, like, hey, back in the day, like, me and her used to blah, blah, blah. It wasn't nothing. Or do you leave it alone? Do you leave it up to her to say something? Do you try to give her, like, hey, did you let him know that, blah, 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 blah?
How close are we?
Yeah, I was just about to say how
close are we?
Some shit you just got.
So you want to know, like, if me and Erick.
Yeah. You and Erick. So if you brought somebody home, Erick, you already smashed up. What do you say? What do you do?
He taking too long. I know what I'm gonna do.
What you gonna?
No. Because I'm just sitting up here thinking like he would already 9 times out of 10 he gonna already know. Anyway.
Apparently I don't, because I don't know about all your
Everybody, you
encounters.
said that way before we started recording. You don't know about all your encounters.
Yeah.
If that happened, then I got to, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
That shit to come back in.
Right. What would you say?
Definitely, I'm putting him to the side. Like, hey, look, dog. Hey, I ain't trying to start up no shit, but I definitely don't want this shit to come out later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A smash baby though.
I ain't gonna say it like that. No.
Okay.
But hey, me and her was kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Back in the day.
We had conjugal visits.
But I mean, some dudes that don't bother.
Yeah. Some people
it don't bother.
But like,
I just can't.
Would you be upset if somebody didn't tell you? Would you be more upset with your friend or your girl?
My friend, because 9 times out of 10, if it was Erick, I knew Erick longer.
You would be more upset with your friend.
Yeah.
I think I would be more upset with my friend too, because it's like sometimes niggas forget for real, and it's like I may have remembered like, oh, maybe you asked for my number. It could depend on how long it was. I could have forgot like how far it went, depending on the time, of course. But I think I would be more upset with my friend that, especially if you knew ahead of time, like that you did not tell me.
Motherfucker,
you know,
ain't say nothing, right? Come on,
right?
Man. You got me out here looking like a dumb dummy,
right? No, for real. Like I would feel that way. So then, like, okay, so I've been seeing like a lot of shit people have been talking online about, like women and the way they dress and the way they wear their hair. Do you feel like you can tell your significant other what to wear or how to dress? No. And you said no. I feel like, okay, let me put it this way, because women be like, nah, nigga, you can't tell me what to wear or like what hairstyle to get, blah blah blah. But I do ask my man, my husband, and before we were married, I would always ask him like, well, what hairstyle do you like? And I love to get a short hairstyle. Anytime I be like, I'm going natural, I be done with natural, and I be like, I'm tired of that shit. I relax my hair and I get a shortcut. I love it. So like, if my nigga was to be like, I don't really like the short hair on you, like, I'm like, damn, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it all the time, but like, that's my shit that I love. Like, so I'm gonna do it whenever I want to. I'm not gonna think about it like, oh, he don't like this, so I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But wouldn't be like, you shouldn't do what a man say. But I know I wouldn't want my nigga to do his whole fucking hair, like cut it off and do Cisco blonde. You know what I'm saying? Do a shortcut. So like, no, I want to be considerate because I don't want that nigga to be like, yep, well, I'm gonna do my shit like that.
They come home looking like Spot'em God.
Hello. So I be like, bro, you gotta take that into consideration. Like, I want to do that, but like, as far as like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, cause some women be going out and their dresses be showing more. I seen Gucci Mane and his wife Keisha Kaur and her dress, like you can see her titties. Titties was out, and it was like, oh, you can tell. Like the dude that was in the picture was like, oh, he trying hard not to look. Nigga, they gonna look, bitch. I'm a woman. I'm gonna look. Is her titties showing for real? Like, can you see her titties? Like, I need to see if her titties showing. Like, how do you feel about that?
To be honest, well, I can't speak on the Gucci situation. That's them stars gonna do what they do to try to get their attention anyway. I said no because basically, you know, my wife, I want my wife to be that type. To show a little more. Wear some high heels, wear something tighter, wear something sexy. Be sexy.
Right. For me.
She stuck to her ways. You feel me? Like, quit trying to change me. This is what I like. I love my little middle school dressing wife. You know what I'm saying? She liked you know, I was astounded because she loves the Ivy Park. And I was just praying that Beyonce came out with some kind of like something sexy. Fuck all this sportswear, right? Like because I got a feeling if it's sexy, my wife will go and buy it because it's Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
bitches love Beyonce.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, you know, my wife, she not like that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said no. You feel me? And but when it come down to a woman just out and dressing. And if you want to show me, I'm gonna look. Right. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. By all
would you like if your woman did it? Would you be like? Would you more so be like nah, like that's too much? Like,
am I with her at the time?
Yes.
If I'm with her at the time, I don't care.
Really?
Right.
But if she going out with her friends,
you letting her go out with the little Kim Shell on her.
Is we going? Can she go to brunch with the homegirls with the pasties? Can she go to brunch with her girls with the pasties on? No. Because you want to be there to protect her. Right. More so because you know niggas gonna come to her sideways.
It ain't right. And that's just the thing too, because it's like she may get in an argument with one of these niggas because niggas is disrespectful.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? If they see something like that and then you don't give them the time of the day, well, fuck you then, buckethead, bitch.
Wait, the bucket? Wait, when you say that, because back in the day, I remember high school, I wanted a gold grill. And I was like, Daddy, I would told my dad, I was like, Daddy, I want 6 to the bottom solid. And his homeboy did grills. And I was like, I want it. And I ain't never really asked my daddy for shit, but I was like, I want that. And he knew he had to connect, like, get it for me. So, like, my daddy was like, I do not, I overheard him talking to somebody about it. He was like, I don't want nobody to come to my baby sideways about these goals in her mouth. But he was like, she do good in school. Like, I gotta get them bitches. She don't ask me for shit. I have to get them. And I know somebody who do it, so why can I not get them? And he wasn't even charging that much. He was giving us a deal, so he got them. But he kept saying, I don't want nobody to come to my baby sideways about these goals in her mouth. Mm-hmm. But he did get them, so I can understand. I didn't understand that until, like, you said that. But, like, I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Like, give me the fucking goals. I need the grill.
Right, because now I'm going to be in jail when I found out that you been disrespecting my woman because she didn't want to holler at you.
Right, because you feel like, because her titties hanging out, her ass out.
Right.
What you feel like? Erick? Sorry, I'm done doing the Erick thing. Would you be, how do you feel about it? Like, or when you see your girl, when you and your girl go out, do you want her to be more modest, or do you want her, look at the cloud,
I want to see her shape, but I don't feel like it gotta be like skin all that shit like that.
You don't want okay. I can't.
I don't mind tight jeans or a tight dress, but I ain't gotta see like ain't no motherfucking ass cheeks hanging down and shit.
So like you don't want her to go out in the 2-piece unless she's going to the beach. Unless you're going to the beach, you don't want her out in the 2-piece.
And I'm never.
Yeah. Okay. You rather be there.
You know, if she dressed too sexy, we might not even make it out.
Hello. Come on.
We might not even make it
out.
out.
Okay. So question. What do right?
I believe some people out there can appreciate that.
No. Okay. Okay. So listen. So what about hair for a woman? Do you want? That's your fave.
One of them.
Do you feel like you should be able to tell your woman how to wear her hair, or like what do you feel about that? Do you think she should consult with you?
I like when they ask.
You like it?
Yeah.
So like, okay, what's a hairstyle you don't like, Erick?
I don't know. I like natural hair. I like natural long hair. You know what I'm saying?
Natural as in curly, or like what's
either
natural?
Either
so like, okay, people say natural. If your girl done just went natural and her shit is the fucking TWA, that's a teeny weeny afro. That's what they call it.
You don't
like that.
You don't have that shit, look.
You don't want the webbing fro.
That Florida Evans shit.
That's the webbing.
Nah, that's worse than the webbing. That's worse than the
Florida Evans shit.
No, because my hair was like that when I first went natural. Like my hair is like that. When it shrink up, it look like a webbing fro. My fro look like webbing because my shit would shrink up like that. So I ain't like it like that.
Florida shit worse.
Same. Listen, so if you and your girl's about to go out and she had the Florida Evans, what would you say? Would you say something, or would you be like?
Damn, they done closed the place, man. Shit. Ain't that some shit? They talking about a nigga.
You wouldn't just be honest and be like, babe.
That nigga's so stupid, dog. That nigga's so stupid.
You wouldn't just come out and be like, babe. Like, I ain't feeling that.
They come out like smoking.
Because women do.
Yeah, dog.
Women don't take it the same as like men for real, because like I don't know, we are more sensitive or whatever, but like women don't take it the same. But I know I don't want my nigga to come home with 5-inch red hair. Like, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, hold up, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So I do try to take into consideration when he likes
Tyrese lip ring.
Come the fuck on, and nigga, you ain't coming home with a hoop earring. No, the lip ring. No, that's just me. So some people be like, do what you do.
That's the Michael Jordan though. The Michael Jordan hoop earring. You know.
My daddies do the hoop, but
when it comes down to health, you know, I have like things that I like on women and stuff like that.
So, but do you say it? Cause men love to be no matter. Okay, do you say it?
I do that.
I like you with the bar.
But see, you know, the things that I suggest to my wife, and after I say this, a lot of female listeners gonna be like, man, your wife crazy. Like,
what?
I've offered to pay for my wife's hair. You know what I'm saying?
But like,
just do it the way I want it, and I'll
question: have y'all ever been out and seen a girl and be like, damn, her hair look good. That would look so good on my girl.
Oh,
Have
yes.
you? And you
I
and
haven't
I
been
told her like,
out.
hey,
I haven't been out.
like
I've
I
seen
know.
Pictures.
And
Now,
really,
right.
have you ever sent it to her like you should do
Yep.
this? You
All
have.
the
Have
time,
you
and
done
she be
that?
like,
I've been out and seen it and suggested it.
You have?
I never
Like,
been out.
my-
so I never
I'm-
did
my-
That is a good idea.
Really?
I never been out.
I would want my nigga to tell me though.
Right.
But like he don't know hairstyles. So like,
that's
even
what
when
she
I come
like.
home with certain styles, he be like, okay, well what's this? I be like, nigga, it's just it's like I ain't fucking do it. It's just a part on the side and fucking it ain't nothing. Like he don't, is it a bob? No, it's not a fucking bob. He don't know. But like I do be wanting him to tell me like what you like, but he always say like as long as it's hair. Because someone be like, if you cut your hair, if a man doesn't like it, my nigga, he's specific. He like, listen, it gotta be some hair. I don't want you bald. Like that's just what I like.
Yeah,
It gotta be some hair.
When Tiffany Haddish first did that
Yes.
shit, I was like, oh hell
Yes,
no. I ain't
but-
gonna lie, she looked good
But
with that
when
shit.
she
Nah,
colored it,
she looked
look,
good.
it's the
She
color.
looked good with that
The
shit.
blonde, when she colored it, it looked
I
so
just
good. But
seen-
at
I just
first,
seen
I'm
the
like, nigga,
picture.
she ain't shape it up.
Y'all watch Channel 4 News?
Mm-hmm.
Lena Pringle.
Oh, that
Boy,
was fucking Lena Pringle.
boy, I'm so mad
I
she got
love-
an old man.
Oh God,
Damn.
Lena Pringle, her shit looks so good. I be like, yes.
Yeah,
And I don't do this. And I be like,
she
yes,
would.
queen.
She-
Yes, sis.
She be on that
Her
rough
shit
shit.
be she rough.
Let me
Because even
let me
Melanie,
not disrespect her.
Melanie
old man.
look good. Melanie
It's
Lawson
stupid.
look good on that
For
bitch.
real, but
And
that
the
goddamn
camera
Lena,
going.
Jesus, that
Mhm.
damn Lena.
Man,
Of course,
I can't find it. I was looking for the hair. It's like I love a woman with dreads.
Ooh, get on that
Like
with the camera.
neat dreads.
Lena Pringle is someone who works for a local news station, y'all, and she has a shortcut. She has like a fade, and it's amazing. It
I've
looks
never
beautiful
seen
on
You
her.
ain't never
She does
seen-
what traffic, right?
Man, look.
Is it traffic she do or the what?
She
Traffic.
do,
I
she do
think.
traffic in a little more.
Yeah.
She do a little
But,
more. She be representing on that.
Yeah, she does. Her hair is beautiful. A lot more women who do who do news anchoring and stuff like that. They have been wearing their natural hair because they were afraid to at first. But there are more women that are embracing it now because they were wearing wigs or straightening their hair because they felt like it was. A lot of people. I've heard of women who were cutting off their dreadlocks, their dreads, because they felt like people would take them more serious if they had. Look at her, she's beautiful. They thought people would take them more serious if their hair was straightened or if they had no hair. So that's been happening.
My wife don't. I guess she's went natural,
Mm-hmm.
and she has the highlights.
Uh-huh.
If that's what you want to call it. And then she told me she was going to go get it did, but I knew she was coming back with the same stuff that she get every day. I guess it's like I ain't gonna say hot combed. You know, I don't know shit about female hair,
Like
but
Brazilian
it's
blowout,
straighted.
Mhm.
It's straighted.
Straighted.
It's straightened.
Blowout.
It's straightened now and shit, so it's all like soft and shit
Yeah.
and float everywhere.
It's straight. Mm-hmm.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And I just know whenever she go and get it did, she come to bed with that fucking shower cap bullshit.
You already
thing
know.
on.
You
know
already
what I'm
know.
saying?
Like it's rough because when you are natural, because it takes longer, because a lot of people think that when you natural, everybody's hair ain't that fucking beautiful, exotic looking shit, that quote unquote good hair. Like everybody shit ain't like that. I had 4C hair and what they call that nigga hair.
It's
Kente type
types,
shit.
it's different types of good hair too, though.
Every hair, all hair is good hair.
That's what I'm
Long as
saying.
you take
It's
care
what
of
you
it.
do to it.
Correct.
It's what you do to it.
Correct.
That's the main
But
thing.
everybody hair don't do the same. Like when I was natural, if I would twist my hair at night and then take it out in the morning, my shit looks amazing. But 2-3 hours later, my shit shrunk the fuck up. Like Webby's hair, it was a Webby fro. No lie. Stop laughing, Coby. I'm serious. That's how my shit was.
Yeesh.
And then I went and got my shit straightened. I went and got it straightened. It was beautiful. I had got some color in it. And I went to work and my shit poofed up. I looked like, and I'm not exaggerating, because my hair was still straight, but like the roots was puffy. I looked like Crash Bandicoot. And I had dyed my hair. I had my hair colored, and I remember me and Dee Dee, we were serving together, and I was like, "Can you put a braid in it?" And we was trying to go to the bathroom. We were so busy that night. She didn't have enough time to fucking do it. I'm like, "Can you do 2 French braids or something?" My shit was flying every fucking way. It just poofed up so bad, and I was really cute going over. It was sleek and nice and beautiful. My color, it was straight. And then the roots had poofed up so bad to my hair, I looked like Crash Bandicoot. For real. So like, but my husband, he never say like, I be asking like, what, how you want my hair? Like, what you like? And he be like, you don't matter to me as long as you have. I guess because he gets tired of me, he don't like when I be like, I don't like my hair or something like that. So he don't be caring. But like I just be wondering like, how y'all niggas really like it for real? Like, y'all really just don't give a fuck for real how I look?
But see, I'm just like, I'm finna give you another example. When I say it's different types of good hair, like this chick here, she won the Guinness biggest afro.
Did she really?
Yeah.
And this
And
the picture that he's showing me, y'all, she doesn't have that really pretty curly when it's wet hair.
Yeah,
it's really it's kinky. She just has a lot of hair.
Yeah, and it is good hair. And like Lena shit it look like
healthy,
some good natural hair, but it's a different type of good.
But you got to do some shit to that to make it look like that.
You know, it's all you know.
Look, my nigga, are you willing to take a woman at her Sealy stage or what? Come on, Erick. Are you willing to take a woman at her Miss Sealy stage? Because it don't be like that all the time. My shit don't be like, when my shit would get wet, no, my nigga, no. I'm not like that. My shit wasn't natural like that. It didn't just flow. No. Are you willing to take a woman at her Miss Sealy stage? What? I
don't know if her face look like Miss Sealy.
No. Listen. Whatever. Okay. So I want to ask y'all because we're gonna switch gears because we can go back and forth with their hair and because men like to be the all exotic women and blah 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 blah. I don't want to do that and I don't want to get into that with y'all, especially because I'm by myself and I don't have my other co-host, my female co-host. So a lot of shit has been coming on. Did y'all watch the Grammys?
Negative.
I did not watch the Grammys, but I did see a little bit of Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's performance.
Yes, because I was laughing.
I don't even want to go do that. I don't want to do that. Just like what happened.
I
don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because it's Women's History Month. So a lot of people have been talking shit about Cardi B from the beginning since WAP came out because they were like, oh, like that's not great for young girls and blah blah blah. So first of all, people, Cardi B, who was on, and I like Cardi B. Don't get me wrong. Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop. So first of all, there's not many people that you see on Love and Hip Hop where you feel like, oh, I want my daughter to be like that. And that's no shade to nobody. But Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, and then she openly said that she was a stripper and she became a rapper. Did y'all really think that Cardi B was gonna come out singing Amazing Grace? So why the fuck is everybody upset about the fact that she made a song called WAP and is not suitable for younger viewers and listeners?
Well, I'm gonna give my older opinion. Like, cause I ain't used to think like this, but for me, it ain't just cause she no woman. I think now the world kind of like just crazy with this like explicit, vulgar shit. And like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I can't even just say that I want to hear no nigga just saying, she sucked my dick, swallowed my leg, sucked my dick, licked my ball. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit either. So it's kind of like, I can't just say I don't want to hear that shit because she a woman, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? On the other hand, I don't want to hear that bullshit either. So,
like, I feel like people are looking for other people to raise their kids, and it's like, okay, you saying that Cardi B is not suitable for your child, your young teenage daughter to listen to, but there are other rappers, other female rappers that they can listen to. They can listen to. I think the girl name is like Rhapsody or something like that. I heard she's amazing. She's a great what do they call, lyricist or whatever. But like, I've never listened to her, so I can't say whether she's good or she's bad. But I've heard other people say that she's really great. I've heard artists who I feel like are great artists say that she's amazing. So I'm assuming like she's really great. But like, why y'all looking for other people to to raise your fucking kids to be examples. When it's like, okay, you say you don't like what Cardi B said, but did you bring Rhapsody to your daughters? Did you say, hey, listen to this? What the fuck y'all playing? Y'all don't like what's on the radio because they playing it. Then it was like so outraged that Cardi B did walk at the Grammys. What did you expect Cardi B to do at the Grammys? Like, what was it that you expected? Like, I used to be like, I used to say, I ain't like the city girls. I'm like, I don't be scamming niggas. I don't ask niggas for shit. I don't be like, buy me a bag, buy me a wig. But then, like, I like that shit. Like, I like it. But then, like, I used to hear Trina back in the day. When Trina said, but if I had the chance to be a virgin again, I'd be fucking by the time I'm 10. I didn't think, like, oh, I need to be fucking earlier. Like, I should have did that.
But see, the thing about that is, I'm going to tell you the thing about that. Shit like that back then was exotic because everybody wasn't doing it.
They wasn't saying it.
You wasn't hearing that shit. Like, you wasn't hearing that shit wasn't shoved down your earlobes or your eyelids. So you wasn't really.
Trina was saying it. Lil' Kim was saying it. I didn't listen to Foxy Brown.
They was exotic though. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
And that's what they played on the radio. They didn't play Queen Latifah on the radio.
But see,
like that.
But really think about this though too. A lot of they shit. What back then they had to make radio versions of the songs. So
correct.
You had to straight up flip a whole different word on that shit.
But
on that shit, you just saying
right. You're right. They did. But at home, we didn't hear it like that. We really didn't hear it like that. I heard Trina say, and let it in the bitch straight lit the click. I heard Trina say, what was the fucking line she said? Like, make it come back to back like me, licking nigga nutsack like me. I didn't know what it meant.
Took it up the ass.
Never took it up the ass. Off the tried, but I passed. But for what I heard, it ain't bad. I'm a curious bitch. Yeah, all that shit. But it didn't make me want to do it. It didn't make me think any different. But
we grew up in a different time.
You're right, and you're right. We did. But I feel like people who are getting upset with Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion about saying this shit is like, why are you getting upset with them? Like, this shit been like this. You ain't say shit. The motherfucking Uncle Luke did receive a lot of backlash and Trick Daddy and shit like that. When, pop that pussy, bitch, shake them titties, all that type of shit. But I'm like, I just feel like they put in too much pressure on them. And it's like, there are artists out there who not rapping about this. Like, art, you know what the radio is playing. You know that. So, like, are you playing the other shit for them? You know what I'm saying?
9 times out of 10, not.
They not.
But is it just me, or I think it's more so of people in our age range that's tripping about it?
I feel like they are tripping about it, but we had way worse shit.
Like I said, I think it's because it was so exotic. Because I'm gonna give you an example. I'm not gonna lie. Like even Coby, can you remember when we was like? Especially when we was teenagers and shit, for a chick to even give you head, that shit was exotic. It wasn't too many chicks. It wasn't too many chicks
didn't know about
do that shit. Nah, nigga.
It's normal.
Everybody do that shit. Same thing with niggas. It wasn't niggas back then. Just you know what I'm saying.
The people would like basically.
Chicks
clown
going both ways. No,
that was a thing.
Not even clown.
Even in middle school, like you suck dick, like you suck dick, like that's so nasty. Now it's like, no, you have to be the best dick sucker. You're gonna do it, you gotta do it great.
Think about this, chicks going. I can remember back in my prime, getting a chick to go both ways. That shit was exotic. It was like, damn, hey nigga, hey.
Yeah. I'm like my friend.
She was, she came in this bitch and. Nah, that shit like a.
Oh, nigga, you don't like me if I bring a friend. You don't like if I go both ways.
You know what I'm saying? That's a normal. So I think times just like it's getting to that.
Times have definitely changed. Of course.
Time.
I feel like people should not be looking for artists like these rappers and shit like that to raise their kids, like because. But then I am older now, so but when I think back to when I was younger and rapping Trina lyrics and Lil' Kim lyrics, I rap more Trina than I did Lil' Kim, but Lil' Kim had some, we all know Lil' Kim had some explicit shit too. It did not make me, I didn't think any different. When Trina, like I said, when Trina said, if I had the chance to be a virgin again, I'd be fucking by the time I'm 10. I didn't feel like, oh, I should have started this earlier. I didn't feel that way. When Trina was like, what is that? See on these man nigga jocking me, slowing me down and stopping me, climbing on top of me. If you ain't gonna fuck me properly, I'll rap that shit. But I didn't really believe, it wasn't a thing of me like, I got to be this way. I never heard somebody be like, Future said I got to do this, so I have to do this. Like, they be saying that, but that's not really what it is. It's what they're really seeing out there. It's not from what they're seeing from the rappers. It's what they're seeing in their community, I believe.
Well, and I think the thing is too. I think now we live in we live in times where people really try to live a life that celebrities live too.
Because they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
And then I think that's where the parents too kind of fall off. It's like, nah, like this shit ain't really for real.
No, but see, some of the parents fall into that shit too.
You absolutely right.
Realize it.
I
They
can
don't
see
even
that.
realize it. Like, you trying to keep the kids from doing it, but in certain ways,
They think this really it.
You know, yeah. in
Let me
certain
help my
ways,
son sell drugs. I'm gonna really like, I'm gonna protect him and lie to the police or whatever. Mm-hmm. I can see that. I can see that happening. I
Like,
don't know.
I would say that it's all into you.
Is all in the what?
It's all into you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You have
you
a
can
daughter.
listen to that shit, but it's like if it's not really in you,
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna do it.
So like, you have a daughter.
no.
Do you
some
know,
people
has your
influence
daughter
people too.
heard WAP?
It can, but
Has she heard WAP?
I'm sure she has. She has TikTok. And
Yeah.
Instagram. I'm sure
So
she
like, do you? I honestly think that people are giving these kids way more than what it is. I don't think the kids are really focusing on what the lyrics are saying. I honestly don't think that they really are focusing on what the lyrics are saying as far as like, okay, I need a wet ass pussy. I don't think that really, it's like, oh, I think kids are more so like, oh my gosh, she said wet ass pussy versus I need a wet ass pussy.
Nah.
Do you think they're really thinking that?
Some
Nowadays,
of them are, but then you got some innocent ones too.
Correct. Like, okay, no, because like, right, for the guys who are like,
It ain't
yeah,
too
her
late
shit gotta be
now,
wet because
parents exposing kids to a lot of shit.
you're
know,
right.
Too, so.
And again, that's like, it's two different things because you do have some guys that are like, oh, she the wettest, she gotta have that WAP. And if some girls like, oh, I gotta have that WAP. And then you got some girls like, oh my God, she said WAP. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just depends on the kid. My mom didn't say those type of things, right? My mom never said the P word and shit like that around me, but like, that's other shit that I heard. I knew what it was, and it still didn't deter me from wanting to do what I wanted to do. So I think people are really putting it more so on celebrities and artists and things like that. And it's like, really, like, honestly, they really don't have nothing to do with it.
I'm gonna say this right.
Well, you know what? Because now that I think about it, we didn't have social media the way we do now. So, like, I only heard the unedited Trina when I was at home or around my, the family and shit like that.
First of all, think about it like this.
Mm-hmm.
When we was growing up on the radio personalities wouldn't have stood a fucking chance at getting away with the shit that the Breakfast Club said.
They barely say ass. The
Think
Breakfast
about
Club can say nigga.
No, these motherfuckers talk about eating ass, all kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now think about that. They man, back when we was growing up, you would have never heard that shit. No radio personality talking about shit like that.
You're right. You wouldn't have heard that shit.
All right, now y'all done talked about the negative, so let me get this out.
Get it. Because you make music.
Like, what y'all talking about with the WAP song and her doing that performance, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about it, but me being an artist, that shit was genius.
I thought so too.
I'm not saying the
Absolutely.
song was genius. The fact that she did that there.
It was genius.
What,
it was the most controversial.
Yeah, because it's controversial.
Yes.
And you and me both
So
know that
everybody-
there's no such thing as bad
publicity. So everybody's like, well, I got to see that, see
They
how
talking
bad it
about
was.
it. They talking about it. And they keep
When she
running.
did this and that. That's what I thought too. That was her biggest hit. Yeah.
I understand that, you know what I'm saying? She still do got the up song too. She could have did that too, but she chose right. But that's what I'm saying. She chose to do WAP because she knew it was controversy behind that song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
do it
nigga, that That shit
not
was
gonna lie.
genius.
And the
Let me
Grammys
let
was
me
like,
get my
yeah, you
laughing
can do
part
it.
out the way.
Come
Excuse
on.
me?
Let me get my
Shit.
laughing part out the
Go
way.
ahead.
Did you see when they was performing?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it. I seen clips.
I-
What you
it's-
about to
I
talk
seen
about?
the clip and they was dancing and like Meg, like they, I think they was in like a leg lock.
Oh,
and
they like
and
flip.
flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, did y'all see Carter's face? She looked like she was scared than the motherfucker.
I didn't see that.
When they flipped, boy, that shit was funny as shit. That shit was so funny.
I didn't see that.
I made
I
a
didn't see
promise.
that.
I made a promise to myself I'd never watch another award show.
Why? Because you wasn't on it.
Award shows
If I'm
is
not on-
not.
If I'm not on it, I'm
So
not
if
watching.
you own
They're
a
not
award
good
show that you
like that
own, can I
anymore.
be one of your dancers?
If you're doing that, no.
Oh,
Award shows
Hate
is
'em.
not good no more like they used to.
they're really not.
Mm. It's about time for us to get ready to start wrapping it up. I'm
It
looking
is.
at
Do you
the
have another
camera,
letter?
And I see my wife. That looked like my daughter. My daughter was texting me.
Daddy, where are you? Oh,
It's
no.
probably something of mine that's in the refrigerator she won't with her agreed ass.
Yeah, okay, and I've done that before. Y'all done got your own work. Can I have this?
Right.
Because that.
Right.
Do you have a listener letter for today?
To be honest with you, dog, the question, I didn't even know if I wanted to put this out there.
Why?
The question was from D'Angelo Green,
Okay.
and
Come on, give it to us.
he basically
Thanks,
wanted
D.
to know because he used to hang out with me when we was younger,
Okay.
and the question was, let me read it that way I
Yes,
don't
give it to
quote
us.
him the
Thank
wrong
you,
way.
D'Angelo. We appreciate.
Man, that short ass question.
It
They
doesn't
could've been
matter,
something-
but he's a listener and
something
he had a
more
question.
serious.
So let him ask his shit. Talk
It says,
his
so
shit,
I was
D'Angelo.
looking at y'all video and saw that you would be mad if your daughter was talking to a white man, but you used to talk to white girls back in the day. You
Ooh.
care to answer that? Well, D'Angelo, I should have some glasses to take off.
What?
Right.
Borrow mine?
Right. Let me see. Well, D'Angelo, God damn.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
Nigga.
I'll be wearing it when I drive at night. Give him a shit.
I'm talking about, damn.
Okay. And your mama. Okay.
You
go
know-
ahead.
My mama watched this.
I didn't mean that. I was joking. Listen. No, not his mama. Like not his mama. Like, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Anyway,
I didn't mean
yes, I did date white women, you know what I'm saying? But like I did say in that video as well, that maybe it's a phase. I did
But
say
if
that.
it's not a phase,
If it's not a phase, it's not a problem. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? What would be a problem to me? She could come home with a white boy.
it's the family.
Don't come home with Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh,
You get what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't come home with that type of white boy because I'm
be
embarrassed.
rad. Don't bring be rad.
I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of him. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
dear.
You know,
Okay.
I don't want. Go get you Abercrombie Fitch.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I don't shop there, so
Okay,
that's
I don't
that
either,
shit.
but I just knew what it was.
H&R shit.
H&M.
Him too.
H&R.
Dumbass. I don't shop there.
It's HR and it's H&M.
One of them motherfuckers, I don't shop there. The crotch in their pants too tight. I don't
Just
do
keep
it.
going.
You'll be cool with a Chet Hanks.
Oh, what?
Chet Hanks, I think that's his name.
Chet Hanks?
Chet Hanks, ain't that his name? Tom Hanks on?
Let's look for Chet Hanks.
Oh, don't he rap? Nah.
Nah, he cool. He almost like a Travis Kelce.
To be honest with you, dog, I know who you're talking about. I done seen the video.
Okay, Chet Hanks. Okay.
Right. I done seen the video of him and stuff
Okay.
like that. Don't try to be something that you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
he cool, but
Right.
he ain't the average.
I can understand
He not
all
the
that.
average.
Just don't put too much on when you meet me. Be yourself.
But if you say, "What up,
What's
Pop,
up?
Pop?"
What up, my
What
brother?
up, Pop, Pop?
Assalamu
What you say?
Stop.
With the glasses?
Pop, Pop.
Mm.
What it
What up,
do?
Pop? What up,
What
Pop?
he say?
Who
What
said
if
that,
he
Lil
say?
Wayne?
What if he
Right.
say? What it do? Pop, Pop.
Man, this is what I would want to happen though. Like if she come home with a white boy that got money.
My nigga.
If she come home with a white boy that got money, I'm turning into the daddy from Coming to America.
I haven't seen the new one.
Mari, you did it this time. The boy's got his own money.
I said the boy got his own money. He got his own
I'm
money.
turning to one of them. I'm not one of those type of people, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the white girl that I had, she didn't act white. You know what I'm saying? And at
Was
that
she a
point in time,
wigger or was this just?
I wouldn't even call her a wigger. She was just that she was brought up in our neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
So it's like she had to adapt to that climate, and she was there for a long time, like for a very fucking long time.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
As you should.
That shit with her, I believe from the bottom
It's
of
natural.
my heart, is all natural.
It's
Okay.
natural. It's
all
like she don't know no way
Yeah.
how to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I can't accept something like that if I look back into his, you know what I'm saying, ancestries and shit and see how he was brought up, then, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't be a fucking problem. But it's like, nigga, if your mama went to Harvard and your daddy, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, and it's like, nigga, you putting on this front, don't do that shit, bro. Don't do that, because then I'm going to start to think that you trying to be what the fuck you not, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem who my daughter dates and stuff like that. I did tell her the other day, my nigga, listen, you only got a 3 nigga deal with me.
Wait, what?
A 3 nigga, God
3 nigga
damn.
deals.
3
She
nigga
only
deal.
bring 3 boys home.
That's it. I don't want to meet
What?
no 4th nigga. You feel me?
What?
I don't want to meet no 4th
What?
nigga. You feel me?
Okay, well, I can see that. I can see that because kind of like, bro, like, don't bring everybody home to me. But like, if I feel like,
The nigga, listen. When you come to me and be like, Dad, I want you to meet my boyfriend. How long y'all been together? We've been together for a year. I don't think it's that serious yet.
you don't want, how long is serious enough for you? 2 years?
2.5, 3.
2.5, 3. So your daughter at 19 brings somebody home.
You ain't ready yet.
No, not yet. If they've been dating since 16,
If they've been dating 16 and at 19, she ain't had her club years of happen.
okay, so you don't want her to bring him home yet at 19?
Nope. Don't bring me nobody until you like 22, 23.
My nigga, hold the fuck up. So if your baby come to you and be like, no, I'm not coming home for Christmas. I'm going to Craig house.
Dreaming.
Yeah, I'm going to Craig house. I've known my husband since I was 15. We started dating when I was 15. He was 14
but
years old.
How often does that happen though?
It doesn't
A
matter.
lot- a
But
lot
still,
often
even
it
even
don't.
thinking about,
It
even
makes
if we
you
started
do it.
dating when I was 20 years old, I'm 32. So at 20 years old, if I brought somebody home at 23, if that shit ain't work, and at 26, then at 29, then 32.
Hold
Come on.
Did you just hear what this nigga said? This nigga said that don't happen often.
It don't, nigga. Most niggas don't. Most people don't stick together like
Man,
that.
do you know how many teenage parents it is?
Hello. Or even
But
if
that
I
don't mean that
didn't
they
get,
sticking together.
but
Eric.
still, you
Not
still wouldn't
sticking
want me to
together,
bring
but
him
you-
That's
home.
my point that I'm
You're
making.
meeting
You still
at
want me to-
15.
right.
You're meeting at 14, 15 is what I'm saying.
But if
Okay,
even
but
if
this
me
is
and
the
him
point
been
that I'm
fucking
making.
around since I was 16, and it's like, okay, like throughout them
that's
3
what
years,
I'm
you
saying.
still wouldn't want me to bring him
You
home
trying
at
to counteract
19?
my point though. Basically, I'm saying you got a 3 nigga deal with me. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, don't bring nobody home to me that you not motherfucking serious about. Give
That's
me the
not
details
everybody.
about. Give me the motherfucking details about this person. How long y'all been together? What y'all plan on doing the fucking together? And if y'all planning on making the family the motherfucking together. You
So
know what I'm saying?
if she's coming to you with the 4th nigga, are you gonna be like, hold on, this is number 4?
The 4th nigga's gonna have a very hard time with me, bro. It's kind of gonna be like, man, your daddy don't even like me.
Okay.
You're the reason why I don't trust these niggas because
Right,
it's like
because,
something
this the
going
fourth
on.
one, but
You and
it's
your
been
4th
every
nigga,
2
exactly.
years.
You know what I'm saying? And see,
Okay, I guess.
most people don't have me in your story. You know what I'm saying? You can consider your
okay.
husband the high school sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Most people like that, they don't stick together. My favorite couple, my all-time favorite couple, is, y'all probably don't know him. I think you do know Jermaine. Jermaine Derrick and Tori Derrick. They are my favorite couple and probably don't even know it. Shots out to y'all. Them motherfuckers been together since middle school. Middle school, that was probably, I'm so sorry for not knowing the exact year, but I would say in the 2000s. Like early 2000s, like 1, 2, 0, you know what I'm saying? And they still married, happily married, everything. They still together, you know what I'm saying? That's a rare form of love, bro.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? A very rare form of love. My daughter can't come to me serious talking about at 16, Daddy, I want you to meet my boyfriend. I love him so much. I think we're going to be together forever. 16, bitch, you don't even
So
see
okay,
forever.
okay. But let's say
You didn't
this.
even see forever.
So okay, let's say they don't. Okay, you don't see the forever because we don't think. Even though if you say that, like I love him, we're gonna be. I feel like I'm gonna marry this man, blah blah blah. But if your baby came to you and was like, "But I want you to meet him, Daddy," like. Because at their time, they feel like this is serious. They don't know no different.
To be honest, I can't take any relationship that she's in before 18 serious.
So you wouldn't want to meet him at all.
Right, not
before 18. You would just definitely
at that time I'm gonna be laughing, you know what I'm saying, and not taking the shit serious.
But like, so you wouldn't meet him? Would you meet him at least?
Of course, if she comes to me and be like, "Daddy, I want to go on a date."
A date, okay.
Then I have to meet the motherfucker.
I feel like don't just dismiss it because you feel like you don't have to dismiss it and be like, y'all ain't serious for real. But like, don't dismiss them. Okay?
Dismiss that nigga, man.
Don't do that. Don't dismiss it. I ain't come to my daddy and was like, "Hey, I love you." I mean, look at us now, but I ain't do that.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up.
We definitely aren't. I'm waiting. You sit down though. So yeah, definitely don't dismiss it, but you know.
I ain't gonna dismiss all of the shit, but
don't just, and times have changed. We have to take that into consideration. So don't just, yeah.
It would be cool to have that as an excuse if white people try to be like, "You're a racist." No, it ain't. My son.
My son.
My son is white.
Son-in-law.
My son-in-law is white.
Right. Get yourself together. Get your son together.
I got mixed grandkids.
It'll be cool to have one of my grandkids.
Authentic instead of ethnic.
Look. Oh God. It'll be funny to do little jokes with my grandson and stuff like that. With their white daddy around and be like, "Daddy, you can't say nigga."
Bruh, no.
And
what if they realize you fight? I can't tell you. Well, thank you so much, D'Angelo Green. You said his whole name. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for being a fan.
I was gonna say
we should start doing that. Thank you for being a fan.
So cute. Dee Dee love to go to girls. So like.
He do too. He wanted to fuck Blanche. Remember you said that? Blanche was a freak. Blanche was a freak. Remember that?
I didn't say I wanted to fuck.
We not judging you. If you want to knock her down, you can knock her down.
I said Blanche was a freak.
Nah, they just try that nigga say
you have knocked Blanche down though.
Nah, Blanche scared me.
He would. He'd have told that.
So you ain't think you could take it?
No.
Man, wrap this episode up, dog.
So anyway, thank you, D'Angelo, for your questions. And if you have more, let us know. Thank everybody for all your questions and for joining us today for another episode of For Vibes Only. If you have any more questions, or if you want to remain anonymous for any of the asking
Prince Kings.
Asking Prince and Queen.
Prince and Queen.
I've been drinking. Asking Prince Akeem segment, please send in your questions to him via his Facebook page or on our Instagram at @4vibesonly_podcast. Shout out to Cortez for my shirt. If y'all can't see it, my As Friends Though shirt or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. So it's here. Hit him up. 420. Fuck, I don't like when I do that, y'all, because I got to have it. So I'm gonna just say this, but if you have any more questions and you wanna send any topic suggestions, anything or whatever, hit us up on 4vibesonly _podcast on Instagram or 4vibesonly@gmail.com. If you like my shirt, you can go to 420 Plant Based and hit up Cortez, and he can get you some shirts because he got some good shit. He got some fire shit. I got a couple shirts from him. Hit him up. Anything else?
That's it, bro.
That's it. Thank you so much, and I think that's it. Bye.
All
Bye.
For Vibes Only.